The safest car in the world is Volvo. We will tell you why this car is safer than all the other car brands. The story behind this almost 100-year-old company is a fascinating one. What's the price you pay for world-class safety? It's cheaper than you think. After watching this video, you will think that this is the best car in the world. To find out more, watch this video produced by Curious Mind. Volvo is a Swedish car brand famous for its commitment to safety and high-quality cars. Many of the safety features that all new cars today have that you probably take for granted were actually first invented or implemented in Volvo cars and later copied by all other car brands. But you might now wonder, what does Volvo actually mean? It means I roll in Latin. Pretty fitting for a car brand. The name symbolizes the company's goal of producing safe, reliable and enduring cars. Volvo cars are known for having a box-like looking design. The box shape maximizes the interior space and is also optimal from a safety point of view. The cars have a reputation for having elegant interiors and comfortable seats. If you are from America, you might not know that much about Volvo. But in Europe, it has a significant share of the vehicle market. Volvo has production in Sweden, the US, Belgium and China. Volvo is almost a 100-year-old brand. It was founded in 1927 in Gothenburg, Sweden. Volvo was created as a subsidiary to the Swedish company SKF, the world's largest bearing manufacturer. On the top floor of the first factory building, the two Volvo founders sat together at a desk and combined all their ideas and knowledge. The founders were Asser Gabrielsson, a former egg seller who became the head sales manager for SKF, and Gustaf Larsen, a mechanical engineer with a mind for cars and smart solutions. Together, they made Volvo a successful business, and they didn't only make cars. After only 3 years in business, they also made trucks and buses. You might think that the Volvo logotype stems from the male symbol, but then you are wrong. The round logo with the arrow pointing to the upper right is the Greek alchemical symbol for iron. And the fun fact is that the arrow points to the latch to open the hood of the car. The background behind this is that Volvo wanted to market their cars as the result of Swedish technical knowledge, Swedish quality and Swedish iron and steel, the best steel in the world. When we talk about Volvo, it's important to notice that we're talking about the company called Volvo Cars. The company Volvo Cars was earlier part of the company AB Volvo, which makes trucks, buses and construction equipment. They were separated in 1999 when the car division was sold to Ford Motor Company. In 2008, the global economic crisis hit. This was devastating to most companies and Ford was hit hard. The management was starting to fear that Ford might have to file for bankruptcy. Volvo was hit with mass layoffs to cut costs. Ford realized it was forced to sell Volvo to save the company. The question was, to who? There were rumors of potential buyers like BMW, Investor AB, different Chinese investors and Russian investors. In 2010, Volvo was finally acquired from Ford by a Chinese automotive company called Geely Holding Group. This was the largest overseas acquisition ever by a Chinese car company.
我在北京
Volvo Cars was later publicly listed on the Stockholm Stock Exchange in 2021. Geely Holding Group still owns the majority of the company though. And a fun fact, did you know that there actually was a Hong Kong-based nightclub named Club Volvo that wasn't affiliated with Volvo? This was not to the liking of the owners of Volvo. They therefore filed a lawsuit which ended with a settlement where the Hong Kong nightclub paid $1 to Volvo Cars. The nightclub also had to change its name. They changed the name to Club Borubo, the Japanese pronunciation of Volvo. They really must have loved that name. Volvo is a leader in car safety. What is the first thing you think about when talking about safety in cars? Probably seat belts, right? The modern seatbelt that all cars today use is called a 3-point seatbelt. Did you know that this seatbelt actually was invented by Volvo? It is now hard to even imagine a car without it. Volvo cars have many safety features. Here are some of them. Blind spot information system that detects vehicles in the blind spots and tells the driver by using yellow LEDs in the A-pillars. Driver alert control that detects when the driver is becoming tired and then alerts the driver. Collision warning with auto brake that automatically brakes when a collision with another car in the front is about to happen. Distance alert that measures the distance and helps the driver to keep a safe distance to the vehicle in front of the car. Pedestrian airbag that covers the A-pillars and the lower part of the windscreen and will activate in a case of collision with the pedestrian. Lane keeping aid that steers the car back into the lane if it is unintentionally driving out of the lane. Road sign information, which scans road signs and shows them in the information display, which helps the driver to remember the speed limit and other signs. Many people call Volvo a luxury car because of the high price compared to other middle-class cars. There's a range of different models, and the cheapest model starts at around $35,000, and the most expensive one starts at around $77,000. A decently sized SUV will cost you around $50,000. Compare that to a new Toyota SUV of the same size that you can get for only $35,000. You also have to take into account the depreciation, insurance, maintenance, financing charges and the fuel costs. The good thing with Volvo cars though is that they are known for lasting a long time. They can drive hundreds of thousands of miles and still work just fine. So it may be a high cost up front, but hopefully you can drive it for a long time before having to buy another car. So, does Volvo sell a lot of cars? Yes, they do. In 2015, they for the first time sold over 500,000 cars, and in 2023, Volvo sold over 700,000 cars. To put that in perspective, we can look at some of the car sales by brand in only the US in 2023. Over 100,000 Volvo cars sold. It is way behind the car giant Toyota, but Volvo is a luxury brand, so not everyone can afford one. And remember that the US market is just a portion of the global Volvo sales. If we instead look at car sales by brand in Sweden in 2023, we can see that Volvo was the clear winner. Volvo Cars also owns a large portion of the car brand Polestar. They produce electric car vehicles and also offer enhancements for Volvo cars, which deliver upgraded performance. They also make up an extra portion of the car sales, although in comparison a rather small one. Wouldn't it be nice with self-driving cars? Volvo is at the forefront of developing autonomous driving technology. They are developing advanced driver assistance systems and have the goal to in the future achieve fully autonomous driving. Volvo doesn't only have a safety focus, it is also a leading competitor for the future of environmentally friendly cars. Volvo has a range of electric and hybrid cars. They want to become a leader in the premium electric car market. Sustainability is very important for the company and they want to be part of the new green future. Volvo has a goal of becoming a fully electric car brand by 2030 and a carbon neutral company by 2040. They will achieve this by reducing emissions and by making cars out of sustainable materials. They also work with waste reduction and energy efficiency. Volvo also wants to hire more experts to assist in the transition. Experts in battery chemistry, inverters and silicon carbide technology. Volvo plans to launch a new electric car model each year in the following years, which is really impressive if they succeed. Volvo really is the safest car in the world and maybe even the best. One thing that Volvo cars have that reduces their emissions is catalytic converters. They are made of the best metal in the world, palladium. If you want to learn more, you can watch our video about palladium by clicking the link on the screen. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to watch more from us. Thanks for watching and we hope that your curious mind has become a little more fed.